What's up everyone, this is CyberKnight 8610 and today we have our Yugioh Arc-V episode 47 and 48 review for you guys. So yeah, a lot happened in these couple episodes. I mean, it seems like it wasn't very good, I guess, for a lot of people. A lot of people getting turned into cards, a lot of main characters kind of going away, unfortunately. So yeah, I'm kind of wondering how you're supposed to bring someone back from a card. That's what I'm kind of wondering the whole time I'm seeing this. I'm like, is there going to be, do they have to like use the technology that the Duel Academy has, or what's going on? You know, I wonder if they have to defeat the main guy to ever get it where those people can come back, or what's going to happen. I'm going to assume that's going to be the case, because I think that's the way it was with Pegasus. And man, this really does remind me a lot of Pegasus, seeing this. So anyway, before we get started on the episodes, of course, I keep getting comments talking about that Crow and Jack are going to be in Arc-V eventually, so I'm not sure what episode it's supposed to be or whatever, but yeah, they're going to be joining evidently in one of the episodes, and supposedly, from what I've heard, it's that the first three seasons, you know, regular, Yu-Gi-Oh!, GX, and 5Ds, are supposed to be in the Synchro dimension. And, of course, Zexal is in the Xc dimension, and Standard, of course, Arc-V. So I guess no one's in the Fusion dimension so far. You know, maybe the future season, I don't know. But supposedly that's how it's all working right now. It's still confusing a little bit, because whenever you think about all the stuff that's going on lately, I mean, it's becoming like Kingdom Hearts or something, is what it reminds me of, because it's like, if I try to explain what's going on, I feel like it's just, you know, just crazy, about as hard as explaining Kingdom Hearts to a person. So, yeah, basically what happened this episode? Well, it wasn't good for a lot of people, like I said. So I'm just going to kind of talk about them both together. Anyway, a lot of battle royales. Where we left off, of course, Sora is still going to get Shun. Selena was going to go and find Shun and see if it was all true about what Duel Academy is doing. So she ends up finding him, and that's whenever Shun gets basically thrown down some stairs. So he ends up losing against Sora. Yeah, that's kind of what I expected, honestly. I'm still a little bummed that we didn't get to see a lot of that duel, too. I mean, the first one was amazing. The second one, it's like, man, they cut out so much of it. I was kind of annoyed about that, but yeah, that ended up happening. He just flies down some stairs and everything, so, and she ends up getting him away from Sora. He was going to turn him into a card. And then, of course, Sora is chasing both of them, and so is the Obelisaur still going after him. Obelisaur's even ending up going after Yuzu, because they think that she's Selena. And then we have Yuri and Dennis talking to each other. Yuri, of course, being the fusion version of Yuya. Like I said, this is where it kind of gets like Kingdom Hearts or something, because the different names, like Yugo, Yuri, and Yuto, and all that, and then we have all the different Yuzus, it's kind of getting confusing. So, anyway, that's happening, and then Yuri wants to get Yuzu and bring her back, so that's supposed to be part of his orders. And he tries to. We even see like a silhouette of his version of Odd Eyes, you know, like each one of them has their own dragon. When we see the, I guess, fusion dragon for him. But it's just like a silhouette, so you can't really see, you know, what it really looks like, and also we don't know the effect or anything. So that's one of the ones I'm really looking forward to hearing about, but so far, nothing really on that. So hopefully in a future episode, which I think we'll end up seeing Yuri versus Yuya or something pretty soon, in the next couple episodes. So hopefully we'll see that dragon, because I guess it will be a future cover card too for a pack, I would assume, maybe after Clash Rebellion or something. So, anyway, that's happening. Dennis is evidently, I guess he's with the Fusion Dimension. I'm not really sure. I don't know if it's kind of, you know, he's just kind of a double agent sort of thing. I guess he's from the Xc Dimension, and my guess, here's what I'm thinking. I don't really know. I mean, none of this is confirmed. I'm thinking he's from the Xc Dimension, and he double-crossed them. And is really from the Fusion, you know, like he was like a secret agent for the Fusion Dimension or something. That's the only thing that really makes sense to me so far. I kind of hate to believe that he's, you know, an evil guy, but I guess he is in some ways. I don't really know. Again, it's kind of still up in the air. We don't know a whole lot about him, so hopefully we'll hear more about that soon. But yeah, since he is an Xc user, I'm going to assume that he like double-crossed the Xc dimension or something like that. So that's happening on there, and then when Yuzu is trying to get away from Yuri, she ends up running into Yugioh. And Yugioh, even before this, he took on 3 of the Obelisk Force members because the Lancers were getting just decimated. I think the only one that was still there was the one that used a Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth, because the Leo Drake one, I think, went down, and so did the Prophecy one, I believe. So, unfortunately, I guess they weren't very strong, and they all go down except for that one, and then Yugioh ends up just saving the day using Clearwing Dragon and just destroying them, which was pretty cool. Taking on 3 people and just instantly getting in there and doing that. And then, of course, Reggie and all them take notice of this as well. So then after that, he I guess is teleported by Yuzu's bracelet, because her bracelet makes it so Yuri disappears, even though he's trying to go for her, he's trying to look for her, and then I guess it teleports Yugioh in, and we still don't really know why this bracelet, I guess, does that, or I haven't, seen anything on that. And again, I don't look ahead at spoilers or anything. And he thinks that it's the girl, the Yuzu, I guess, from his dimension. So again, this is where it all gets confusing anyway. So they're together on that. And then kind of going back to Selena and Shun, they have the ninja guys helping them out. One of the ninjas is going against Sora, and he doesn't do too well. And the other one is helping them against Obelisk Force, Selena and Shun. So it's like 3v3 duel over there, and then have Sora versus the other ninja. I don't know their names. I don't know. Was it ever said? Did they even say their name? I think like one was Moonlight and Sunrise, or I don't know. One's based on the sun, one's based off the moon. That's all I remember really, and anything close to their names. So yeah, we have Yuya then coming up with Gangensuka, who are watching both these duels because they're not going on too far from each other. And Yuya's getting angry at Sora because Sora ends up defeating the ninja guy, turning him into a card. And it was evidently pretty easy for him to do. And then Yugioh wants to go against Sora. He starts like going to that berserk mode or whatever, the evil mode, possessed, again, whatever you want to call it, because I don't think we have an official term just yet, or nothing I've seen. And he finally kind of regains control of himself, and then he wants to duel against Sora to kind of bring back, the smiles with dueling. So he's hoping that he can kind of change Sora's mind, I guess, and bring him back. So that's going to be, I guess, next episode. We're going to see some of that, and they kind of go off by themselves and duel. And I believe Gangensuka was going to go help Selena and all the others shooting all them. But before even a little bit of that, I guess, or while that's going on, so much going on at the same time. I'm sorry, I know I'm kind of jumping everywhere. But then we also have Michio and then the fisherman guy who jump in to try to save the day. They get the penalty, of course, 2,000 damage, and we see them trying to help Selena and the others because they aren't doing too well against Obelisk Force. And it was really cool, too, to see the fisherman guy. He ends up using Legendary Fisherman 3, I think was the name, or something like that. It was cool to see a new version of Legendary Fisherman, and it actually looked like it had pretty good effects, so maybe we'll see that printed. I don't know, I'm just happy to see a new Legend, a new Panther Warrior, and a new Legendary Fisherman. So a lot of older cards kind of coming back. It's just kind of really nostalgic and cool for me to see, so I'm happy about that. But unfortunately, again, it doesn't end well for them because, yeah, they end up getting defeated. They use like this combo with the Ancient Gears where they can do 2,000 damage. So they do that to Michio first, then the fisherman guy. He kind of has some character development too because he actually feels bad for Michio, and he was like, they were a good combo there for a little bit. He was finally, not seeming like such a selfish and bad person. So he was actually sad, and I thought it was kind of cool to see a little bit of character to him, and where he wasn't a jerk really in the end, but he gets turned to a card too, unfortunately. And then even the ninja guy who was holding off the Obelisk Force there for a while, he was taking a lot of damage. But yeah, they take him down too. So now it's just Shun and Selena going against Obelisk Force, but then, just out of the blue, we have Saratari end up coming back, and I'm hoping he's still using Yosenju's, but he comes back to try to save the day, and that's kind of where the episode ends, but not before he takes his 2,000 damage, and I thought it was hilarious how he's just on the ground afterwards, he's like, they didn't tell me this would happen, but before that, while all this was going on, he was with Rigi, checking out, and I guess up to date now on what's all happening with all the different dimensions, but he joins the fight after that. And I gotta say, he's probably one of my favorite characters now. Just all the funny stuff he's doing. I mean, he's basically the Chaz of this series. And really enjoying seeing that character actually change. And like I said before, I think he'll end up being one of the main good guys and everything. And I still hope he's using Yosenju's. I think that'd be pretty cool to see. But yeah, I think I covered everything. There was a lot of stuff going on, like I said, in these couple episodes. A lot of people getting turned into cards and everything too. So what do you guys think about this episode so far? Are you excited to see older characters like from 5Ds and all come back into Arc-V as well? For me, yeah, I'm pretty excited. I'm trying not to look ahead though. That's why I'm being really vague about too, because I don't want to give any spoilers. And from what I know too, I try not to know too much about future episodes. Like, I really don't look ahead, just because I don't want to spoil it for myself. I mean, it's more fun just to kind of be a little bit surprised, and that's hard to do anyway when you're on the internet as it is. So yeah, tell me what you guys think about these episodes, if you enjoyed them or not, what you think of the series so far. I think it's one of the best series. I am actually really enjoying it. I hope they don't mess it up because I'm enjoying this series a lot. Right now I would say, to me it's about on the same level as 5Ds, and I was really surprised I liked 5Ds, honestly, because at the beginning, we all thought it would be kind of silly with motorcycles and all. That ended up being one of the best series as well, and so far I'm really enjoying Arc-V too, so hopefully it will continue to be this awesome, and can't wait to see how older characters are going to come back, and hopefully we'll see, Yugi, Jaden, and Yusei, and I guess even Yuma in the future. I'm sorry, I'm just still not a big fan of Zexal, but you know what, you gotta have all the main characters together, though. I can't, I can't say that they should leave someone out. They gotta have all of them. But yeah, tell me what you guys think. Of course, as always, thank you guys for watching. Remember to comment, rate, and subscribe, and of course, I will catch you guys later. See ya. Hope you guys have enjoyed my latest video. Be sure to subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh videos, as well as check out my other two channels, CyberKnight Games for Let's Plays, and also CyberKnight CCG for Card Fight Vanguard openings. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. See ya.